Are the risks with impairment loss over-exaggerated? In this video, I will calculate impermanent loss for two pools. The first pool is from the governance period 10. It's a Galgo USDC pool from Humble. I will show you how to find the amount of Galgo and USDI added to the pool and when removed from the pool. Let's go to Humble and filter all Galgo pools. In the URL, we can see the pool ID. Let's copy the ID into a spreadsheet. Copy the ID and filter on Receiver on Algo, and we can see all transactions I have done with this pool. Here you can see all my interactions with this pool. Let's concentrate on the one before P10 and after P10. The first thing I check is to see that the number of pool tokens are the same for the adding transaction and the removing transaction. The next step is to copy and paste the amount of Galgo and USDI added before and removed after governance period 10 into my spreadsheet. With these numbers, we are able to calculate the Galgo price when I added and removed my funds. As you can see, I have 898 Galgo less compared to what I added, but I also have 222 USD more. If we add the USD value of the loss of Galgo with my gain of USD, we can see that my total impermanent loss in USD is 44 USD. Let's calculate this in a different way. If I hadn't added my Galgo to the pool, the value after P10 would have been 1,289 USD instead of 1,022. The total loss with this method is the same, 44 USD. Let's see if we can get the same result using an online impermanent loss calculator. Add the price when we added and removed Galgo, and add 1 for USD. As you can see, the impermanent loss in percentage is the same using this tool compared to my calculation. But both of these pools have been boosted by Folks Finance, Humble, and Tinyman. Time to find the rewards for adding my liquidity tokens to a farm. On Humble, we filter for Galgo farms that have ended to find our Galgo USD pool. In the URL, we can see the farm ID. Let's copy the ID into a spreadsheet. Again, we are going to use Allo to filter for this farm ID. The first transaction I want to check is the one where I added my liquidity tokens. The second transaction is from the first time I claim my rewards. Let's copy the sender account into my spreadsheet. Back to Allo, and this time we filter on the sender account to find all the transactions when I have claimed rewards from this Galgo USD farm. As you can see, I first claimed 61, and then 62, 36, and 57 Algo. Let's copy and paste all these Algo rewards into my spreadsheet. By adding the 976 Algo in farming rewards, you can see that, thanks to the rewards gained, a total of 245 USD in profit was achieved by adding Galgo and USD into the pool and farming my tokens for the entire governance period 10. During the week after each governance period, you can always redeem Galgo for Algo with a 1:1 ratio. As you can see, the APR for this pool was 61%. Not bad. Okay, now it's time to check out a pool from the current governance period, a Galgo USD lending pool on Tinyman. Let's head to Folks Finance and find all lending pools with Galgo. My favorite pool is the Galgo USD pool on Tinyman. Let's check it out. As you can see, there are a total of 37 liquidity pool token holders. We can see that I have around 1,900 tokens. Let's copy and paste this number into my spreadsheet. If we check the transactions, we can see that each transaction is with a specific application account, and that this application account interacts with Folks Finance and Tinyman Manager application. Let's copy and paste the application account into my spreadsheet. Back to Allo, and this time we set the receiver filter to the application account. These are some of my interactions with the application account. Let's check 3 of them. I will later explain why I added funds 3 times instead of just once. But for now, I'll copy and paste all my transactions into my spreadsheet. Back to Tinyman to check how many Galgo and USD I could remove if I did it today. Let's copy and paste these numbers into my spreadsheet. The reason I started by adding 5 Galgo first, and the next day 300 Galgo, was because the pool was out of balance and arbitrage would have immediately exploited the imbalance, potentially resulting in a loss for me. By adding a small amount of liquidity initially, the bots could do their job, and I could add my final larger stake at a more favorable price. We can also see that the sum of pool tokens from my 3 transactions is the same as on the holder list. And as you can see, we can get the same result using the online impermanent loss calculator. By using the current algo price and the current galgo-algo ratio, we can check that the price for removing funds from the pool seems correct. The farming reward is about 37%. I have around 238 algo ready to be claimed. The rewards are from 23 cycles out of a total of 90. Thanks to boosts from Folks Finance and Tiny Men, my rewards after 23 cycles are worth 44 USD and 41 USD in total, including the impermanent loss of 3 USD. The APR after 23 cycles is 40%, not bad. Thanks for watching. Spend your rewards wisely.